Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Viewer Arena, the video series in which I cast your games and upload them to YouTube. This is episode 12-ish of Viewer Arena, I think it's episode 12. This is a ZVZ, gold level ZVZ. I don't think I've ever casted a ZVZ before. I've casted... I don't ever remember casting a ZVZ. They're normally not very long, so I tend to try not to cast them because they're normally not very long games. So I like games that are a little bit more macro-y than just Baneling Bust for the win. And this game is more than just a Baneling Bust, so that's always nice. This is a ZVZ on Korhal Sky Island, one of the maps that I have very, very limited experience on, and even less experience casting for, because this map, obviously, it's the weird map with the 2 ramps that makes it fairly hard to forge fast expand, except for they added these little debris here too, so it makes it pretty easy to wall off. There's 2 ramps to wall off, and your natural is actually higher than your main base, which makes it a very weird map. And if you spawn down here, you're always in cross positions, so if you spawn down in the 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock, the game's normal, but if you spawn in 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock, then odds are it's going to be a weird game. So this is ATHEOTES versus RGxenslaver. These people have some crazy names. So Athenia, I'm just gonna call him Atheo, and both Atheo and RGxenslaver are both going for fast expanse, which makes sense in ZVZ because obviously Zergs like to go for the fast expanse. And not sure if they've scouted each other yet. ATHEOTES would probably be relieved to see that his opponent is going for a fast expand too. Means he's not gonna get 9 pooled or something like that. 9 pools are pretty hard to pull off when you're fast expanding, I'm guessing. So they both scout each other at practically the same time, although RGxenslaver is not moving his Overlord any further. But whatever. ATHEOTES probably going to get the scout earlier than RGxenslaver. RGxenslaver might not actually get his Overlord in before Queen gets out, so he might not actually get a scout in, because he is not moving that Overlord. Not exactly a smart move, because just knowing there's an expansion doesn't show you much other than the fact that he has an expansion. ATHEOTES, you could go into his base. He doesn't have a queen yet. By the time you get there, he'll have a queen though. So getting out double... Oh, sorry, let me get the production tab open. Wow, it has been a while since I've casted. Whatever. Getting the queens... Production tab, getting 2 queens out. Both players getting 2 queens out. Getting out 4 Zerglings for RGxenslaver. Gonna start working down those rocks. That Zergling could be doing something. Nope, he stopped. Getting out some early lings, which will hurt him in the drone count, but honestly, at this level of play, it doesn't really matter. Like, 4 drones will not make the difference between, like, winning and losing in this league, honestly. So right now, they're both kind of playing straight up, both not playing too crazy aggressively crazy. RGxenslaver going to close one of his walls off, making him a little bit safer versus attacks with that 2,000 hit point debris. That's actually a cooling tower. That's really creative. It's not just a rock tower. This map, God, I have mixed opinions on this map. Getting out the early-ish gas. Oh, his opponent's doing the same thing, putting up a spine crawler though. They're both getting out Baneling nests, although Atheo is definitely ahead of RGxenslaver in his Baneling nest. Both of them have them. No, actually, they don't put them in the same spot, but whatever, that's not relevant. They're both getting out Zergling speed. It seems like Atheo is pretty much faster than RGxenslaver in pretty much everything at this point. He's got his Baneling nest out first. He's getting speed out first. He's the only thing he's behind in is supply. Probably because of those lings. He's opting for drones rather than lings. So RGxenslaver moving his lings out, getting a little bit of map control with his lings, although he's kind of holding back here. He could really kind of set these lings out and just kind of put them in paths where attacks would come from. So both players kind of just droning up. RGxenslaver is getting out 3 banelings, although this is not the ideal. These are defensive banelings because he's not down here per se than warping, or than not warping in. God, I played too much Protoss. Morphing into banelings down here than attacking. Instead, he's going to be using them for seemingly defensive purposes, which is very good when your opponent is going mass laying. Not sure if RGxenslaver actually knows that, but Atheo adding on some spine crawlers, pretty smart moves. We'll deny those little scout zerglings that are oh so annoying. Checking if he has a third. Nope, he does not have a third yet. I do like Atheo's overlord placement though. Although this can, go back and harm you, the overlord placement is really good. Like, RGxenslaver will not sneak anything past him because he has overlords here, he's got an overlord down here, he's got an overlord over here, he's got an overlord over here, he's got overlords here, he's got overlords here. Like, he has map vision. If you just look at his vision right now, he's got pretty damn good vision, especially for a Gold League player. He's got some pretty nice map presence. So if we look, RGxenslaver adding on a Spire, has all 4 gases, albeit he's not using them right now. Moving 6 workers for, not quite perfect, but I like that kind of split that he's doing right there. So going for a Baneling Muta composition, since he's adding on the Spire. Atheo is opting more to expand again, get a base ahead on his opponent, adding on some upgrades and some roaches and some... Oh, he's adding on Overlord Speed. Or no, is that... Nope, that's Overlord Speed. He's adding on Overlord Speed, has plenty of banelings of himself. This game so far has been pretty passive, actually, for Ling Baneling. Very surprising it didn't end early on, but getting out the double upgrades ahead of his opponent. His opponent has no seemingly wants or desires to get out upgrades anytime soon. Neither of them are getting Baneling Speed either, which that is definitely a useful upgrade, especially for RGxenslaver. He definitely has the money to do it. I don't know why he's not doing it. You definitely want to get Baneling Speed if you're going to use Banelings in any numbers. So moving out with his upgrades, about to finish. I believe they have about a minute till they'll finish. Not quite perfect on his injects. He's a little... Oh, this one he's pretty good on. But the other ones, not so much. Moving in an Overlord to Scout. Nice move. Did he see the... He did not see the Spire.
Are under attack.
Well, that was a mistake. He did not see the Spire. But he did see the Mutas. So I'm going to just quickly... Menu, options, sound. Turn down the sound a little bit more. Because that just seems loud to me. Maybe it's loud to me, but just to be safe, my last video had pretty bad sound. So his Roach upgrade just finished. No creep spread for either player, although he's adding on 2 creep tumors. I think they're just in his base to connect his bases, though. So 12 drones from Atheo. Pretty courageous move. Killing off all of the overlords, and these are... now I can't even hear. Okay, so we're going to put it 4%. And we're going to turn some of this down. Sorry about this. We're going to turn this up a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Now that should be pretty good. Bring out more overlords. The only problem, as I said before, with this crazy amount of overlord placement is you will lose quite a few overlords. And as you can see, Atheo's supply is going to start dropping. He's even going to get supply blocked here in a minute, probably. Nope. Actually, there's no more overlords around him. But... adding on a ton of Zerglings. Holy crap. 36 Zerglings at a time, and +1 air upgrades. So each of these players seemingly going for a different kind of strategy. Atheo opting more for ground army, whereas okay, how did I mess up his name at the 12-minute mark? RGxenslaver. I was so good for 12 minutes, but then I messed it up. RGxenslaver is going for more air and accordingly getting the air upgrades as compared to his opponent. Of course, I start messing up in the middle of the cast. Not a big deal. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the cast. RGxenslaver moving out with this really large Mutaforce, which Atheo really doesn't have much to deal with. He's only got 2 queens and a handful of spores. Could definitely take a lot of damage from this, because those mutas can power right through a spore crawler. Ooh, he might start losing mutas. Ooh. He's gonna... Oh. Is he going to take out the Evo Chamber? And will Atheo cancel it? Will Atheo... Oh, Atheo cancels it. So he forced the cancel out of his upgrades, which is very useful. Oh, RGxenslaver is getting Baneling speed. Very nice. Also getting out of Roach Warren. Very nice. So Atheo has decided to just A-move. Look at that army. Like, it's just a straight... I love that. Like, Lings are just a straight line. Like, charging into their base. But canceling his opponent's Expo. Oh, but this is not going to be a good fight. All those Baneling hits. Oh, no. Losing all of his supply. But thank God... mutas do not do much versus roaches. Roaches are pretty much muta-proof because if you look at their armor, I think they have like 2 armor, 3 armor, especially with the upgrade. Versus these mutas, they just don't do enough damage, so the roaches will just survive forever. But these lings, however, he just lost all his roaches for free. He could have maybe got a couple ling kills for his trouble because he is going to lose those anyway. So now he just has hydras out. He's adding on infestors. He's adding on more roaches. Oh, this is not looking good. Losing an infestor there, that was a bad thing. Oh, he might lose. Oh, he's going to lose the rest of his... No, Theo, you're going to lose all your infestors. He lost all his infestors, and he's just dropping infestors like there's no tomorrow. Holy crap. A ton of lings stream into his mineral line. This is not looking good for Theo. Honestly, but he is killing off a lot of mutas because they flew right into his spore crawlers. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's a lot of drone losses. That's a lot of drone losses. Let's see this. Sorry, I have a new hockey system. I don't know how to do this. Control Shift W. Nope, that's the wrong one. What? Control Shift W. Control Shift W. Okay. 12 workers killed by RGxenslaver. We'll just keep this open here. The units lost tab. Actually, losing all those mutas made the engagement not so cost efficient for RGxenslaver. He lost, I believe, like 8 or 9 mutas. I don't know how many he had, but he lost quite a few mutas, putting Atheo really high. He's got over almost a 30 supply lead right now. How does that even happen? That was crazy. I guess losing all those mutas just wasn't worth it, because he didn't seem to lose that many drones, and now he's going for a seeming counterattack with his hydras. And that's a pretty smart move right now. All that RGxenslaver could really have right now is just mutas. And if you have hydralisks, they will trade pretty evenly with mutas, especially upgraded hydras and 1 armor. Definitely want to get your double Evo chambers back though and start those upgrades again, because you will need those upgrades. Is he getting he has not gotten the hydra upgrades. Okay, you need to get the hydra upgrades, Atheo. Just Atheo, you need the upgrades. Killing off the destructible rocks, allowing his forces to go in. Ooh, he can supply block him super hardcore right now. But this is not a very good spot for him to be engaging, although he is wasting a lot of Baneling shots. Oh, he could snipe a few. He could micro this a little bit and maybe get a few Mulus kills. But he, come on, just micro. Micro RGxenslaver, micro. And behind this, RGxenslaver is macroing up. And now he will finally take the fight. Did not lose a single muta. This is not a good engagement for him though, simply because he'll lose all the hydras, and after the hydras are gone, he just doesn't have enough stuff. So this is going to be a pretty easy engagement for RGxenslaver to take. Just kind of losing all of his army there. Albeit he is, macroing back up, adding on his upgrade again. That's good. Getting more upgrades. You will need those upgrades, especially since your opponent is not getting any upgrades. When your opponent is not getting upgrades and you are, that will, especially in the late game, give you huge advantages in those 200 versus 200 army fights. Wow, how many overlords? He has like 70 supply over. Oh, and 2 free banes. This army cannot deal with mutas right now. So he has to just hope that he'll back off. RGxenslaver seemingly backing off right now. Although I don't know why. He could really put... Oh, actually he can't. I was like, he could charge up into the natural of Atheo, but not looking like it right now, just because that 1 spore. Atheo going back in for a counterattack, not looking too good because these mutas, he can't win this fight. But he does have more just stuff, so he could push him back. Ooh, could get a few easy kills. Those mutas just tickling those roaches. Those roaches do not take any damage, but he didn't get Baneling speed. Oh, the slow Banelings. Charging up this ramp, not sure how good of a idea this is, simply because he is going to lose all these roaches. If he can make it cost effective, though. Oh, this is just too many hydras, though. Oh, if he can just kill off the infestation pit. Can he get the infestation pit? A lot of those roaches are really low. Adding on a hive, though. RGx, oh, nope, he couldn't get the infestation pit. RGx, oh, one Hydralisk, and he's going to get spotted immediately. He's not going to get that. Very close, though, I'll give him that. Going up to Hive, RGxenslaver is going up to Hive. Slaver, I keep saying Slayer, Slaver. And it looks like Atheo is just rallying to his opponent's pit, literally rallying to that infestation pit. Not sure how good of an idea that is, simply because he's just going to throw away 3 units at a time. Oh, it's not even... He could have gotten if it would have been targeting the infestation pit, but he's getting quite a few drone kills right now. It's actually pretty cost efficient right now, just killing all the drones in his main, but now he's just running 1 or 2 hydras at a time, and he's just going to be giving away free units, basically. Multi-pronged attack, actually. Wow, this is pretty impressive. Atheo over 20 supply ahead of his opponent, nearly 30 supply ahead of his opponent. That infestation pit still has not fallen. Oh, how close is that infestation pit? 180 health. That's so close. So Atheo is now taking 3 more bases because he feels like he's got his opponent at... Wait, oh. Brah. Ah, texting me. Stop texting me. Adding on 3 more bases, which... maybe... Taking 3 bases at once, not sure. You probably should have been taking those earlier, but whatever. He's got pretty good... Sorry. Sorry about this. Okay, there we go. Now I can go back to the game. Oh, I was lagging there for a little bit, and my mouse just wasn't working there. I'm sorry for that. RGxenslaver still stuck on 3 bases, and if we look at the units, let's see how he's doing for workers. Pretty bad. 64 workers for Atheo, or ATHEOTES, whatever. 64 for him, and 34 for his 31 for his opponent. That is not good. Ask any Zerg, they will tell you that 31 workers is not ideal. So Atheo is definitely putting on the harassing with his opponent. How many workers has he killed? 39 workers. That's a lot of freaking workers. Let's look at the units. Lost tab. See how efficient he's been. Atheo has actually not been efficient at all. He's 4,000 behind his opponent, but he does have way more bases than his opponent. So if we look at the production tab, his opponent has gotten out Ultralisks, which is a pretty decent choice against this army. Roach, Ling. This is going to be painful. This amount of Ultras, oh, it's going to tear through his army. And with the Muse behind it, this is just, he's going to lose his whole army right here. Atheo's going to lose his whole army. Although he may kill the Ultralisks, he's got like, oh, actually he probably won't even kill the Ultralisks. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Will he get the infestation pit? No, he won't. He'll just lose his entire army. So adding on more upgrades, although RGxenslaver is actually, he's getting out chitinous plating, which is a very, very important upgrade for your Ultralisks. Adds on 2 armor for 1 upgrade, 2 armor. No brainer. Atheo is adding on a ton of lings. Holy crap. Okay, so in this game we see that Atheo, sorry, the game crashed. I had to load the game back up again and start up the replay, get back to my spot, and here we are again. So Atheo spawning a ton of lings, all rallying to, I believe, his Nexus. His opponent's Nexus. But I don't believe this will work simply because these Ultras are here. These Ultras, they don't have too many kills yet, but they're about to, because there's a lot of frickin' lings about to stream in. So lings are just streaming into this place, and yeah, this is kind of a he's not going for the drone. Oh, not quite efficient, simply because he did not go for the drones, and that would have been a far more efficient way to, you know, deal damage. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Okay, so the Ultras, sorry, I have to move my headset around. 12 kills on that Ultra, 7 on that one, 4 on that one, 12 on that one, and those aren't the only Ultras. It's a lot of Ultras, so lings will no longer be effective versus this army. He almost took out the natural, but the natural was barely even mining anyway. So if we look at the units, drone counts clearly favoring the blue Zerg. RGxenslaver clearly has less drones than, you know, the red Zerg. Sorry, I'm recording this way later than I recorded the first part. That's why it's just kind of different. I know a little bit less about this game simply because it's been a while since I've casted the first part. My computer crashed and I was, so morphing in a ton, let me go back to the production tab, a ton of banelings at once. 22 in total, while RGxenslaver is adding on 3-2, which will definitely benefit his upgrades. Oh, Theo never got baneling speed. Oh, this is going to be way less efficient. He might be able to take out the upgrades. Will he take out the upgrades? Will he take out the upgrades? Will he take out the upgrades? Well, he's not taking. Is it gonna finish? It's gonna finish. Come on, Theo. Come on. You could have taken out his upgrades, but you just didn't, because you didn't. But now this evil chamber is gonna die. Will he kill the other one? I don't think so. And kills off the evo. And could kill the hive. Just kind of sitting around now. Waste of banelings. Yeah. Going for a base race, because that's kind of just his best situation here. And speed up. Theo not looking too good in the base race simply because he does not have that many units left compared to, you know, that. Continuing, streaming into the base, going quickly, killing off everything, but I believe after that, that's the last thing he's got, so that's all his buildings. And oh, he's not gonna get it in time, and Theo wins the game. So that's the end of this game. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.